Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on Crater Island, or Behringer Crater, where you go to get the X65 ball or the Smokey ball. For this tutorial you do need full MBC, which I have, and we'll switch into that in just a second. Now keep in mind on these Deer Isle 6.0 experimental tutorials that things can change, but this has been pretty consistent since before 6.0 experimental, so this part of the quest should be straightforward and probably won't change. But anyway, this is how you're going to get the Smokey ball for the quest, which will allow you to teleport into the temple to get Thor's hammer handle, which will be in a future video. I'll show that part of it. But anyway, let's get to it. Before I get started, I do want to thank the Refuge servers and Juan Tap for allowing me to use his servers to record this video. And make sure you go and support the Refuge servers by joining their Discord, and support Juan Tap by giving him a sub on his YouTube channel. Also, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments what you thought of this tutorial. Let's get after it. This can be a very high PvP area, so do be careful when you get to this part of the quest. Watch for other players and be careful going up to the crater. People are going to be watching that area. This is also a bear spawn area, so watch for bears. You may have to deal with a bear on your way up or on your way down from the crater. You do need to kill a bear at some point during this quest to get their pelts. This might be a good place to find a bear to get that done. For this Smokey Ball run, I do have a combat MBC mask, which is a one-time use mask. Not one-time use, but once the filter runs out, you can't replenish that filter or repair the mask. It's pretty much done. That mask is perfect to go in and get the Smokey Ball, but do keep in mind later in the quest for the aircraft carrier run, you do need MBC again. And for that run, you will need a proper mask with filters because it takes longer than what you'll have with a combat mask. I suppose you could take multiple combat masks, but they take up a lot of space in your inventory. So a proper mask with filters is the way to go for the aircraft carrier. But a combat MBC mask is just fine for this. Also keep in mind there are Zeds up here, stags sometimes, and regular Zeds as well. Once you get down in the crater, there's also MBC Zeds. If you are going down to the crater with a filter mask and you don't have many filters, you can kill the Zeds inside the toxic area to get extra filters. The drop rate seems to be pretty good on this. You can, if you come here without MBC, you can circle the crater and check all these like medical containers and the Livonia towers and stuff like that for MBC, but it's been my experience that the drop rate or the spawn rate for those items is very low here. Best chance to get a full MBC set before you come to Behringer Crater is to go to the swamp and farm the bunkers there. They drop a lot of MBC. You can usually get a full MBC set within a few bunkers. Searching a few bunkers. You can loot all this stuff. There's a Zed right there, military Zed. You can loot the stuff around the crater for military loot and, like I said, possible MBC. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to get down, get the Smokey, and get out. I'm going to go to this rock right here. And that's where I'm going to change my clothes and put my NBC gear on. You can see down there, there's an NBCZ right there. But anyway, I got my combat mask here and I got a pouch full of NBC gear. Now, if you already have the staff, and like I said, I'm going to show how to use the Smokey Ball in conjunction with the staff to teleport to the temple in a future video. But if you do already have the staff before you do this part of the quest, you can already throw Smokey at the bottom of the tower there and teleport out from there. If you do that, make sure you have enough space in your inventory to carry your regular gear inside your NBC gear once you put it on. That can be a challenge, so, but it is an option. But as you can see right now, I'm going to switch out all my gear for NBC gear. And I am going to leave my gear here because I'm coming out the same way. I don't have the staff, so I'm not going to be able to teleport out. So I am going to leave my gear here. Make sure you do not go down there without bandages, because if you get hit by one of the NBCZs and get cut, you will get the toxic poisoning if you have an open wound and you don't deal with it. So you need to bandage. So don't go down there without bandages. Make sure you have all 5 pieces of your NBC gear on. Make sure you take your mask off so that you can put your NBC mask on. And that's really it. You don't need to take anything else. You need to have a weapon to deal with the NBCZs. That's it though. The rest, anything else you want to leave behind, you can leave behind. But anyway, let's get to it. I also have epis. You can take epis to get you down there faster without running out of stamina. That is an option as well if you have epis. Now keep in mind, this does qualify, this incline in some spots qualifies as a mountain. So you're wearing NBC boots, not mountain climbing boots or stag boots. So it can be slow going at times, going up and down the sides of the crater. Try to keep track where you enter. You can see I'm entering opposite the big crane on the other side of the crater. Also, as you come down here, you're going to deal with these Zeds, so you can try to follow the bodies out on the other end. Wow, I got a lot of aggro here. I'm out of ammo. That's not good. See, he dropped a filter. He dropped a filter. So they drop an abundance of filters, so pretty good. If you're coming in here with a proper mask and you need more filters, you can get them from these guys. Try to bring more ammo than I did when you do this run. Alright. Now what I usually do is I check out the orientation of the pipes when I get to here, so I can more quickly find my way out. So you see I'm following a pipe in. Now I'm going to check for its relation to the ramp that I'm going to go up. So you can see the ramp is right there. So I know when I come off the tower, I'm going to take that right ramp and I'm going to go to the right to it and follow this pipe straight out to get back to my stuff. Just gonna go straight up the tower. There's only one way to go. So Some recent changes that John McClane has made to the map as a anti-camping measure is he's added these concrete barriers at different parts on this tower so that you can have cover from snipers that are watching the tower trying to end your quest or whatever. That's one thing that has been added recently. These concrete barriers here, walls, weren't here before. Once you're on top, you get to this little bunker room here with a dead skelly inside. And there is your Smokey. X65, sample X65 quantum isolation spirit. Looks just like the stag grenades that have been introduced since this experimental, 6.0 experimental. But this is your Smokey ball. This will summon Smokey, and if you have the staff, you can teleport into the temple to get Thor's hammer with this ball. Alright, once you get your Smokey ball, it's time to get out of here. You can slide down these ladders, but keep an eye on your gloves for them going damaged, because if they get ruined, you'll start being exposed to the toxic zone and potentially get toxic poison. And when you leave, you see there's this side that doesn't have any kind of concrete on top of it. There's a false wall here, and this actually isn't the way to go. You see I'm running into an invisible wall. You actually have to go to this side with the little concrete ramp. And then remember, we're going to go down and to the right. And once we're down here, I'm going to follow the pipe here back towards my gear. I'm going to take another epi. And I'm going to sprint out. See, I got a Z coming up I'm going to have to deal with. And I don't have ammo anymore, so that's a melee him. He also dropped a filter. Now as we run up this way, we should catch sight of the other Zeds that we took care of before. There they are. So I know I'm on the right path. It's like I have no aggro, no Zeds following me out, so I'm good to go straight up. Pretty sure it was this rock here that I got my clothes changed next to. We'll go up here and take a peek. Make sure. I guess it wasn't. So, but I'm close, right? Because I followed the same path out where we took care of those Zeds, so we know we're in the right vicinity. There's my stuff right there. I'll put my clothes back on. And I'm going to collect up my NBC. Now this combat mask, you can see it's only about a little over 50% used. But because I'm done getting Smokey and I don't want to use this mask for the aircraft carrier, I'm just going to leave it here. I don't need it anymore. But I do want to collect up my NBC gear. I like to put them in these stag first aid pouches because it all fits very nicely. Alright, then we can get up out of here. We're done. Go back to our boat. Now remember, I came up right next to this medical container with that Livonia tower, so I should be able to head straight down this way to get back to my boat. That's why I like to use that spot where I approach, because it has that little water inlet that you can see from above, and that guides me back to my boat, even if I can't see. But that's pretty much going to conclude this tutorial. That's how you get the X65 sample or a Smokey grenade to get into the temple to get the handle for Thor's hammer. And I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope it was helpful. Please like and subscribe and put some comments and let me know what you thought of the tutorial. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching and have a good day.